YouTube, welcome back to Bob's Woodshop. Well, behind me here I finally got around to building a mortising station, and I've been vacillating on what kind of cabinets to put in, and I decided I didn't want anything stationary that's small machines like this. So I built the roll-around cabinets. I went out and got me like 16 casters and built four cabinets. And this one here is the mortise station. I wasn't even going to use it. I haven't been using the mortise in years. Primarily because it's been sitting on a dolly on the floor and I hadn't had any place to sit it and use it. So. And the other reason that I haven't been using it is because I'm not really all that happy with it. I think the chuck is not perfectly aligned to the collar here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a machine shop and have them make me up a cylinder that I can chuck up into the drill chuck, and the other part of the cylinder will be the same outside diameter as the inside diameter of this cylinder, and that's where the mortise chisel goes up inside, and then the drill bit goes up into the drill chuck. And I figure if I can get that chucked up and then bring it down, it should slide right into that collar. And I don't think it is, because I get a little bit of chirping on my mortise chisel when I'm running the drill, even when it's hanging down. Pardon me. So that's what I'm going to do with that, and before I use it again, because I don't think it's functioning correctly, and it squeals like anything almost as soon as you turn it on. First I thought, well, maybe it's the drill bit itself. Might be a little bowed or whatever, but it does it with all of them, and it's been like that since I got it. I've just tolerated it and used it. It was kind of marginal. So I'm going to get this thing, now that we're into the new shop and the bigger shop, we're gonna try and set this up a little more precision so it doesn't give me any problems, and I'm confident that it's correctly aligned. And I'll get a little information out on that when I get that part made. I don't know what they're going to charge me to turn something like that, but I'm looking for probably 2 or 3 thousandths clearance on this, maybe a couple thousandths smaller, and we'll get it in there. And there's 4 Allen wrenches that bolt this housing that holds the drill press for the motor, and I think if I loosen those Allens after I have that tool, I can get it lined up and then tighten the Allens, and then I'll be confident that it's lined up correctly. So what else I have here is I was able to put a number of drawers in on the side of the mortise station. I got these drawers, and I've got a bunch of stuff out of boxes and off the floor. And in this bottom one, I've got a Dremel tool and Craig jigs. In this one, I've got a couple of paint spray guns, a carving tool, and a couple of angle grinders that I use. And then this one here is empty, which is good because I got more stuff to put away. And then up here I've got my hand planes, another kind of a Dremel tool, and my mortise chisels. So that's what this is for, and that's going to work out well. Now over here, left to right, I've got a Powermatic sander that I picked up at an auction, and that's been sitting on a dolly in the corner along with the mortise tool and the mortise machine, and I finally got that cleaned up, put new paper on it, set it on its mobile base, and I've got, as you can see, a couple of orbital sanders in there, and a sheet of and a box of sheets of sandpaper. The compartments on the top, I'll be using the three different grits that I use the most. I'll keep an extra couple of belts in there, and then I'll have some drawers in the bottom here that I'll be able to keep those sanders and the sanding discs, and maybe a few other things. The on the top has that that stop, and you know, this way I don't usually use that one up on top, the sanding stop. I don't know what that's called, but you know, and I can keep that in a drawer too, so I don't have to go looking for it when I want to use it. And then next to it is a spindle sander station, and in there you can see there's tons of paper piled up. I've got 4 different rolls of drum belt sandpaper, three different grits that I got, and then there's because I make my own sanding rolls, and let's see what else we got. You know, just boxes of sandpaper, and the different belts that go to the attachment on it, and just a whole bunch of sandpaper sheets and orbital sand pads and Merkur and all different grits. So, and then over here to the right of that, next to the mortise machine, is my compound miter saw station, which I use quite a bit, and it makes quite a bit of dust. So that's kind of neat. Now I can just roll it out and break down large boards and work on it over there, because I don't have any kind of a dust collection system for that. They're kind of, nobody's ever come up with one other than that little, it's a little rectangular oval shaped thing on the back, and I don't even think there's I think a bag goes on there, but nothing that'll actually collect the dust. You have to make your own if you're going to hook it to a dust collection system. So there you have it. We're getting things organized, and that makes me happy. Okay, well, till next time, enjoy.